Good morning guys and happy Thursday and welcome to a very stinky house.
Won't let this moment pass us.
Jen's been cooking eggs this morning and she left all the doors open across the house so it stinks. I don't like eggs. They're gross, they're stinky, they're horrible and I don't appreciate it when Jen cooks them. But for the most part, she does a good job of monitoring and taking control over the stinkiness. But today, not so much. So it is gross. A bit like the state of my hair. Tomorrow I have a meeting over lunch with a guy that looks like he might be looking for an iOS developer. There's no explicit mention of a job as such, and the word interview hasn't been bandied around at all. It'll be nice to get out of the house, meet someone, see what's out there, see what they might want, see what I can offer. Although the word interview hasn't been used, I'm going to treat it as an interview even though it's over lunch, and you know, do things as you would do in any circumstance that involves an interview for a job. So that being that I needed to update and print off my CV, but sod's law is that when you go to press print, you don't have enough ink. Look at the state of this, guys. Everything else is about fine, but magenta, nothing. Nothing. There's probably technically enough to actually print the damn thing, but nothing. My CV requires virtually no magenta whatsoever. I need to rummage through my drawers to see if I've got any magenta, and if I do, great, and hope nothing else runs out in the process. And if not, I need to try and see if I can find some before my meeting tomorrow. The problem is not many places stock the ink that I need, and now my camera's running out of battery. Brill. Why is it when things can go wrong, they will go wrong? Also, why won't it let me print in black and white if there's no colour ink? Fine, let me choose black and white, you've got enough black ink, you don't need any white ink, just print. But no, it won't even do that. I'm sure it'll be fine, we'll get it sorted. Worst case scenario is we find someone else to print it for me. It'll get printed, it isn't a problem, it's just a minor setback and a bit of a frustration. Watch it, probably won't even need it tomorrow. Hey guys, I think it's time to get naked.
Everyone's going to switch off if you say that.
Not going to get naked, I'm just going to eat a naked bar. But it's not naked at the moment, it's got clothes on. Now it's nearly naked. In preparation for this interview I have tomorrow, I'm kind of figuring out what to expect and stuff like that, so I've been searching online. And I'm a little concerned that some of the advice they're giving out, because it's a lunch meeting interview type thing, some of the advice they're giving out is basically, don't chew with your mouth open, telling you which hands to hold your knife and fork in, be nice to the servers, don't be rude. It's shocking, some of the stuff that you learn and you're taught by your parents at the age of 3, 4, 5 that they're telling you to do essentially in a job interview. I can't believe people will behave like that when they're out for dinner with somebody, and if they do, surely if they don't have basic manners, you probably don't want to be hiring them. I want to know, like, when should I turn up? Should I wear the same sort of clothes to a regular interview? They're the important things, the important questions that need answering, not should I chew with my mouth open. What? We're getting ready to take Shep out for a walk, and no, I didn't hear that. Getting ready to take him out for a walk, and he was all excited, bouncing around. And I was like, no, you're gonna stay here, Shep. He looked at me, and I said, you stay here. And he walked out of the room and just sat there. And I said, no, go on, upstairs. And he so slowly crept upstairs. He looked so sad. He's so sad.
He's waiting for this all day.
And I was so excited. And now he's sad. Hang on, let's see what happens. Ooh, I'm all white. Let's see what happens if I say this. Oh, he's sat up there waiting. Shep, you gonna go for a walk? Come on. Go this way. The room's a bit of a mess, but this was the excitement that was going through him before, until I said, no, you're gonna stay here, Shep. Go on upstairs. I'm so mean. I'm joking. Come on, let's go for a walk. Come on. Yeah,
He doesn't believe you now.
No. Okay, we'll go. Since Jen got home, all she's done is hobble around and friggin' moan. What's all this about?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Why?
Because
Did you fall over?
No.
Have you been in a car crash?
No.
Have you got arthritis?
No.
Shut up then. What's up?
Because I went to kettle size yesterday and I wasn't fit enough to do it. And I did it at the time, but now I ache like, oh, the worst I've ever ached in my life. Like sitting up, sitting down, standing up.
You should have seen it.
Putting one leg out in front of the other.
I was making dinner, right? I was making dinner and a phone fell off the table. Face down, bang. She just stares at it and goes, it fell off.
Yeah, like,
I said,
I could have bent over.
I said, you're gonna.
You don't understand the pain.
I said, are you gonna pick it up? She goes, no.
Too hard.
She walked off.
They didn't walk
20 minutes later, she comes back.
That's fine, wasn't it? I had built up the stamina to bend over and get it. Oh, you have no idea.
I do. I'm hearing it all afternoon. Oh.
I'm trying not to. I really am trying not to. When you go to kettle size once, you will understand. Next task is our new pets. This is the first time that I need to clean out the water for the fish tank. Should be dead easy. Hopefully, the famous last words there. I have my brand new cleaner pump, and which looks like this. And you basically put one end into the tank, one end into an empty bucket, and squeeze. Now, I'm a bit dubious about doing this because you're supposed to dig it. You're supposed to put the pump in right down at the bottom here around these stones. And that will get all of the gunk and all the grime that's on the bottom of the tank and just kind of generally clean up a bit. But if I do that, I'm at risk of sucking up the babies. Now that is a pretty big risk. And if I suck up the babies, even if they survive going through the filter, surely that's not going to be good for them. It's going to be far too stressful. So I don't want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is suck kind of like around this stone in the middle. There. I'm going to do it kind of around here because the babies don't tend to stay there. And just keep my eyes open. And all the fish are coming to look at it. They think it's food. I assume they think it's food. Look. I've siphoned about 5 litres of water out of the tank now. But you can see that the filter tube is just starting to peek out the top, or it will be doing very soon. It's just down there. So I think I'm going to top it back up with the 5 litres and then clean out the next 5. So far, I haven't picked up any little fishies, and because of the amazing end on the tube here, it's like you can't suck up fishies. There are so many bits floating around. I think the siphoning was just sucked all the grime up off the bottom, and now it's all just floating around. That was not the desired effect. It's looking a little bit murky in there, but the fish seem happy enough. Well, this one does. There's loads of little bits in there, but the fish are eating them and kind of keeping themselves busy cleaning up, which is great. And they seem happy enough. The temperature's still high. That was my other concern, that by taking 10 litres of water out of the tank, of warm water out the tank, and putting 10 litres of cold water back in, what effect that would have on the temperature, because there's only 30 litres in the tank. Seems to be okay so far. I have to keep an eye on it overnight, but I'm assuming it'll be fine. It'll all warm up soon enough anyway, just as long as no one gets a shock in the meantime. Especially these little babies. Oh, babies keep running away. Feeding time. So chores are done, new load of washing is out. So I'm gonna say goodnight guys, and because I'm not gonna shave me putting washing away, that's boring. Shep's already ready for bed, aren't you mate? Not in focus. My face doesn't focus. So, bye guys, and I will see you tomorrow.
My feet are freezing, my hands even colder. I can't hold you up for longer than this. But I got really thin shoes on and my toes warmed up a little bit when I went out the house. It was like going out barefoot. Barefoot, Jen, barefoot. Not with, well, if I had bare feet, that'd be pretty cool.